I always forget that the cameras. What's going on, everybody? RE Solutions here with this week's Tidbit Thursday, and this week is a good one. We're going to have Alamo City Renovations is going to be joining us today, and we're going to be talking about energy efficient renovations to a property, right? So things that people can actually do to their property to probably increase their value.
Definitely.
Especially now with this crazy market that everybody's kind of paying over overvalue anyway.
You might as well do some things. Well, so sometimes you want to renovate your property, not just because you want to increase its value. Sometimes you want to renovate it because you want to enjoy it while you're living in it.
Exactly.
Right. You want to have a nicer patio. You want to get a better front door. You want to, garage door. It's different to make. It's always nice to make your home a little bit more of you and stand out from the crowd while you're enjoying it. So,
and they do more than just energy renovation stuff.
I'm excited about the energy efficiency because CPS just raised their rates.
Oh, yes.
Again.
Yeah.
So that's not going to be the end of it.
Freaking CPS.
Yes. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking to Alamo City Renovations here in a second. All right, I have to cut that because it just cuts at the end.
A smoother transition,
I have to figure out how to do that.
You're always working to make it more cool.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Well, anyway, for those of you who don't know us, we are RE Solutions. We are a residential real estate group and property management company that loves to help and educate individuals find solutions for all their real estate needs, and we do that by doing Tidbit Thursday every Thursday. Now we're a little early this week. Right, because we actually have an event that we're going to be doing later on this afternoon that we have to prepare for. We're going to get together with a bunch of real estate agents and other real estate professionals
as we celebrate our 1 year.
As we celebrate our
one full year in business.
Yep. So
the rest of y'all, watch out. We're coming for you.
Wow. But anyway. So we do this Tidbit Thursday. We also do other seminars, which we'll talk about towards the end of this show. Of course, we're all over the social media, so please share, like, and subscribe to our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. We don't do much TikTok.
We really don't.
We need to get on there. Yeah. And YouTube, of course, we subscribe to our YouTube channels. You can see all of our Tidbit Thursdays on there and all of our other videos that we do for things in and around San Antonio and property tours that we do. So check us out. Anyway, once again, so I'll ask y'all, how did y'all meet Audrey?
I know this is amazing. I'm really feeling a little bit aged here, but I trusted
a little bit.
I trusted her with my most precious items in the world. My kids.
Our children. We've known for years now. So she used to babysit our children as she lived across the street from us. And to think now she's opened up her own business with her husband, and that's
and they have kids of their own.
They got kids. They have kids. Oh my gosh.
So when she reached out and said, "Hey, we're starting this business," and it's definitely something that we could help each other with because it's real estate based too, with helping people improve their homes and improve the energy efficiency of their homes. We had to have her and her husband Justin up here.
It kind of seemed like a no-brainer.
Yeah, really.
All right, well, let's bring them on. We have Audrey and Justin.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
What's going on?
Thanks for having us. We're excited.
Yeah. Awesome.
Tell us a little bit about, yourselves and your business.
Yeah. So I'm Audrey. This is Justin. We have both been in this industry. He's been in this industry for about 15 years.
Since 2005.
Yeah. And then I kind of joined him at a similar company. And every company that we had worked for is all energy based. And as we transition out of working for other people, kind of getting more experienced in it, we realized as a younger couple, as a younger married couple with kids, we saw that there was a high need for remodels in the city of San Antonio. So we decided, why not now? Let's jump on that. So
Seems viable,
And
yeah.
how long have y'all been in business right now?
So we opened in 19. We've been on and off since then. We went full fledged this year. So we're fairly recent as far as 100%, 110% committal, but we've been doing it for quite some time.
Well, congratulations on stepping out on your own, being your own entrepreneurs and your own bosses, because it is challenging, but it is very, rewarding in the end.
Absolutely.
It's a good time too, because of the lack of houses. The homes that are available that need renovation have, I think, increased.
Yes.
Undoubtedly.
Everything's getting renovated in San Antonio and then sold
Pretty much.
top dollar.
Yeah, and we kind of followed the lead of the real estate market, even in the employment side. As you know, real estate agents start out, they get some expertise, they become brokers and grow on from then. And as the demand for real estate just keeps increasing, Texas is still, 10 years from anything being changing. We're going to follow it, because the more agents you have, the more brokers you have, the more homeowners you have. And we've noticed that the other companies are starting to struggle, and that's with just having enough people. So we kind of using the 1980s theme is we need more companies, more companies to service more people. And that's kind of what we're going to focus on. You said a couple of them, but a lot of it is just customer experience and customer satisfaction.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So how big is your crew? Do you have a crew, or is it just you and her? Audrey?
So here's the benefit of our company is I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been doing it for big box stores. I've been doing it for people that claim they're the #1 remodel company in the nation, Fortune 500 companies. I have their labor force. They're all subcontracted. So It doesn't really matter who you buy from. It's going to be the same people installing it anyways.
Yeah.
It just depends on if you're paying for somebody's Lamborghini or not.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely rather be paying for your, mortgage and car payments than a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I focus on I'm going to make everybody a millionaire that works for me before I come one first.
That's
awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, because one of the biggest challenges, obviously, we do property management, so we work with a bunch of vendors as well. But a lot of their challenges is just finding people to work for.
Right. The trade industry's dying. That, and I assume timelines are probably another big challenge as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And I want to add with what Justin just said. So you get out to a lot of these companies, you call somebody and say, hey, I need something replaced. You probably never meet the owners. You probably never talk to the owners. Justin and I have recently been actually doing the labor ourselves to see what it takes, to see what it's like, to make sure that the quality we want our customers to have meets our expectations.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised. I wouldn't expect anything less from you guys at all, just knowing you personally.
Yeah. So I think kind of what Pete was talking about as far as at the beginning when we were talking about how our companies relate to one another. Energy efficiency is a huge market right now. So you're interested in buying a home or renting a home. You were talking about CPS. What are those energy bills going to be looking like? Is your home equipped to handle the Texas sun? Is it equipped to hold out that coldness, the winterization? So those are the things that we also specialize in. So we're going to make sure that your windows are energy efficient. We have some. I sent some pictures over, so you can take a look. But things to look out for when your windows are failing. Your doors, are they drafty? Things like that. But in a more sense, if you wanted to sell your home, something that we offer that's not so much in the energy efficiency department, it's going to be more of how to make your home bigger square footage wise, how to increase the value of your home, and fun with a patio enclosure or a patio room, a screened in room, something you can spend these beautiful days that we've been having the past few days outside, but not directly in the sun.
Right.
Quality of life. I think everybody needs a little bit more of that.
Yeah. And especially here in San Antonio when it gets really hot and sunny, you're looking at shade, right?
Well, just the screen to keep the bugs away.
Exactly.
Even if you start it there. And what we're looking forward to is that in the first State of the Union address that we had this year, Biden mentioned that bringing back some of the energy efficiency programs. So we're hoping that's going to trickle down to the local economy, and we're going to be able to file some with our taxes that we're in, we've upgraded houses, or if you're going to flip for a rental and want to get some rebates back, or even just anything, just to flip a house, you upgrade you could do just the front of the house on the windows to give it some curb appeal and a new front door, and then you're going to get some tax savings back.
Right.
And you think
That's
about
awesome.
that. That's why we have experts on, because
Yeah, if you've ever bought like a new washer, a new dryer, they all come with those Energy Star savings.
yeah,
A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually take those stickers. They all have serial numbers for the exact product. A lot of the windows and doors that we offer are in that same Energy Star category, where you can take those over to CPS and request rebates because you've
Efficiency. More efficient
you have
home.
more energy efficient products in your home.
I didn't know that.
that's
Yeah.
good to know.
That is good to know.
Huh.
So we're gonna pull up these pictures, and then y'all can talk about them and see what. So
Yeah, this is
this
a gable. I can't see quite in the picture, but this is going to be a gable 3-season sunroom. It looks like it's possibly a screen room. I just can't tell.
It is a screen room.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
a screen room. So that's going to be able to come out on your hot days, and if you want to have a picnic or an event and keep the bugs away, let the children play. A lot of these are called. They have it for pets. We have special pet screen that we can have, and if you want to let your cats and dogs out and keep them in one area, we can do that.
Yeah,
And you guys are capable of building one like this.
Correct.
And this is what
Yeah,
you
and so we're actually working on our exclusivity deal that we're going to finalize next week, that we'll be able to provide windows and patio rooms in a specific brand that nobody else is going to carry.
we'll release that.
Nice.
nice.
Right.
Okay.
Along with some of the other ones that people can go to and builders can go to, we can match the customer's needs.
Yeah, I wanted to specifically show this one and the next one. Just exactly what Justin was saying. How many times do you want to go enjoy your outdoors? But if you live in Texas or in this area, you know exactly what we're talking about, like mosquitoes. I can go outside for like 5 minutes and then I'm completely eaten up.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to enjoy outside and not have to deal with the bugs, this is great.
I feel
So-
your pain.
So, question on this. Obviously, if a homeowner's going to get this built, they probably have to go through their HOA. Is this
Yes.
something that you get involved in? Or
Yes, we handle all of that. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we're able to handle it, we handle it. So some HOAs, the customers or the homeowners themselves have to request, but then we would provide all the necessary documentation.
Okay,
Yeah.
so make a little bit smoother transaction.
Yeah, because I know
Right.
a lot of HOAs, they actually want the blueprints and the
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so we'll do CAD drawings, and then we're very familiar with. I think you live up by there right now. The Del Webb's, the 55 and up, the active adult communities are really into having screen rooms.
Are you trying to
can
say
imagine
that I'm in a 55?
I
You
felt that way.
live up there, I know.
I'm dude.
Actually, have
Thanks
you
a
ever
lot,
seen
Justin.
them? Man, that neighborhood's amazing. I can't wait till I can qualify to get there.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that might
Well,
be
you
true,
do qualify
babe,
to
but
live
you-
there.
And they're great. They come by and they check on their I guess the tenants, essentially the homeowners. They go by and they check and they make sure that the companies that they hire are doing what they need to do.
That's
To
amazing.
register to file permits in San Antonio, you have to have an FBI fingerprint check. So we've gone through all of that and we'll handle all of that.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
All right, so we got this picture.
Yeah, so these are windows that have failed. So if you're noticing a lot of condensation, a lot of water sitting along the inner edge of the window, that means that your window seal has failed. The gas has gone in between the windows. So exactly things like this. So you can see the rotted wood. I don't know if this is I said to,
Drywall.
yeah. So that drywall in between the actual window frame, not the glass, but the actual drywall is rotted out. So those are things that are going to affect your home in the long run. You can think about mold. You can think about having that entire room just free sheetrocked. So fixing your windows the moment you start seeing these, that's going to prevent a lot of long-term issues.
And fixing the windows basically means replacing them, right? Or
Yeah. So when we say replacing a window, that can confuse a lot of people. So it's instead of just replacing the glass, the entire frame of the window will be removed and replaced.
Okay, because I know sometimes windows are expensive.
Yes.
Yeah, they can
when it
be.
comes to
Yeah, windows can be expensive, but I can tell you right now, in the long run, energy bill wise, that's going to be your biggest saving
Yes.
long term. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And windows have come a long way. So back in the 70s, 80s, maybe even early 90s, a lot of windows that were put in these stick built KB homes, not to be particular, but some were just single pane. So you'd get out on your lawnmower and a rock would hit it, and it would literally just go directly through.
That's my house right now. It was built in the 70s. All the windows are single pane, and
We
obviously
got our first. We got
There
our
we go.
first
All right,
customer from
Keith,
this
let's
show.
go.
it has no energy efficiency whatsoever in my house.
Yeah, so if you see something like this, is definitely want to give us a call. Let's get out there and get you a quote for a new window.
Yeah. Plus, it'll help on sound quality as well.
Yeah.
And then it's not necessarily just moisture, but speaking of just your house, just walking by a window in the dead of summer, you're going to feel that heat. Or in the winter, you're going to feel that cold, that draft, and it's going to condition that room a certain way.
Well, I know.
Depending on where your thermostat is, your house might be 70 and your room might be 80 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's things you're going to look at too. It's going to continuously run your air conditioner, or it's not going to condition your house at all.
And air conditioner is not too bad. It's the heat for me,
Right.
because I hate the cold. But
Yeah.
But they kind of go coincide with each other. So if your windows are bad and they're letting a lot of heat out of your home, it's going to make your air conditioner run harder to keep your home cool.
Yeah.
So it kind of coincides with each other.
I need to do something, so we'll see.
No problem. So here's another example of a screened in room that can be attached to the house.
Yeah, it's a single slope or a shed style room. This is just on a flat wall, so we'd able to build it into the wall essentially and make it. And then this looks to be about a 3-foot knee wall, 2 to 3 foot knee wall, and that's for if you do have pets and you don't want them hitting the screen, or maybe you want to put chairs there. A lot of people think about these things after they get the screen. So we help kind of guide them in a good direction. If you're going to have a chair, you don't want that chair to slide back and lean and hit that, or and stuff like that. And so this one would be a screen. So we would probably build in drains on that, because a lot of people would get these. It would rain inside of the room, and then their whole room would have water in it. So there's just nuances. And in fact, we would actually put a gutter on this system, so that way you would have some water drainage or a water barrel or collection system. But it's just simply the same thing, just to show you we can do different styles of knee walls if you don't want to do floor to ceiling screen.
Are you guys able to work with pre-existing covered patios?
Yeah, so we are able, on some of them, we are able to come through and add an under existing structure to it if you just want to wall in your existing patio. So we've done that anywhere from any kind of carport to an existing, aluminum fab room to stick built.
Okay, good to know.
So this is just an example of that curb appeal we were talking about. The customer had just your actual builder grade door that came with the home. It was built in the late 90s, and it was just a plain steel white door. And he had a gorgeous red brick on his home. And so we were able to upgrade it and get that nice, beautiful wood door with that glass in the middle. And it was opaque. So when the sun shined on it, it let this beautiful rainbow into the house. And just from the curb, it's black and white. It's not night and day is what I meant.
And she said wood. Now this is actually a fiberglass door.
My bad. Yes.
So if it's going to have direct sunlight, we always suggest not getting a wood door. It will swell, it will crack, it will get hot. So you could walk up and touch this door and you would think it's wood all day, but it's actually fiberglass.
That's interesting to know, because we ran into that problem in our home here. It's just it's been sun bleached completely.
Oh my gosh.
And it really does. It looks really ugly. And it's like, okay, we know we need to do this.
Yeah. So not only does it sun bleach it, but it actually becomes more porous. So when it rains, it swells. So having a fiberglass door as an option is amazing. Yeah, I'd imagine you probably have issues locking it, shutting it, closing it. Yeah. So
look at that.
You can stop acting like you know me.
Second appointment, we'll go to Pete's first. Then
Just put us on your schedule.
Yeah.
We'll pencil you in.
And she mentioned brick
for that one.
She mentioned brick, and this is a side story, but I do this a lot. But anyway, the house that was for sale on the corner by my house.
Uh-huh.
Yes, they bought it obviously, and it was red brick like that, and they went out and painted it all white.
Oh
He
man,
hates that. Anytime he sees
I hate that too.
brick painted,
And I
he's
thought
like,
about you.
why?
you can't go back.
Yeah.
Can't go back.
Yeah,
It's
they painted it all white. I was like, that's brick. It was a beautiful red brick house, and they painted it all white. I was like,
Mm.
Mm.
maybe his wife wanted
looks like
a
shit.
white house.
I'm sorry.
Another
It does
another
not
thing you
look good.
mentioned
We can
is,
edit that.
yeah, another thing you mentioned is that we replaced all of this door.
Yeah.
So we didn't just change
Okay,
the
the
slab
frame.
out. We tore the whole thing out. The reason why we do that is the frame that's on this door is a lifetime frame. So you never have to worry about replacing it again. It's got a full lifetime warranty. It's a composite frame. Another reason is too, is we've been saying time and time again, Audrey's a little new to being in the field, so she gets to firsthand see it. There's a lot like this was a builder grade door. There were nothing holding the hinges in. There was no screws in the hinges. So I could kick that door and it would come right off. We've had a door that was pin nailed on the inside with a trim interior, and then it just had regular nails on the outside. So nothing was actually holding that frame in.
Wow.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you think when you lock your door that your door is safe, you know, because you've locked it. I don't know how many doors we've done in the past month where you could literally just kick the door in. We're not giving any advice to anybody. But just if you wanted to kick the door in, there's absolutely nothing keeping those doors
If you
in.
see our door, you're not kicking it in.
Yeah. No.
Another one too is on all of our steel doors that we put in, they're not a skin. So most people that have this, say this door on our left, the white door, you go and you look in it, you open it, it's steel, but you open it up and you see that it's just a skin over wood. So what that does is it's just glued on, and 99,000 times out of 100, you know, it's gonna get water in there, and it's gonna break that down, and you're gonna start seeing rot, and you're gonna start seeing peel. So all of our steel doors are actually drilled and interlocked, and they're full steel, and then there's foam inside of those to keep the sound down. But you're not gonna have this peeling of the door.
And you're not going to have anyone kicking your door down.
No,
Yes,
not at
no,
all.
not
And then this actually has a
Audrey
reinforced
just
latch.
told everybody to check every door.
Where it latches the striker plate, it's also reinforced as well. So,
Okay.
That's awesome.
So
Sorry.
yeah, if you
Go back.
that one's a great one. So this is going to be siding. So a lot in San Antonio, you see a lot of vinyl siding. Just so, if you're not from here and you're moving here, vinyl siding warps. It deteriorates very quickly. If you were able to survive a hailstorm with vinyl siding, good on you. But it's very thin and fragile. Are we talking about your house again, Pete?
No.
Oh yes, we are.
No, I don't have siding.
So
I
we
do
actually
have some siding, but not much.
we actually offer James Hardy siding. It is a cement board, so it is not only is it better insulated. Vinyl siding is, like I said, it's very thin. It's like a sheet of aluminum. It's very, very thin. Hardy siding is an actual cement board. So the likelihood of it surviving a hailstorm, a windstorm, a baseball getting thrown at it, or rocks, you're not going to get these chip holes that allow moisture behind the siding into the actual barrier of your home. And it's a great upgrade as well. So just the curb appeal, if you look from top to bottom,
there's
it's a big difference.
substantial difference there from.
Mhm.
Makes the home pop between that and the garage door change.
Yep.
Yes.
Does this Hardy siding, does it come pre-colored already? Or do you have to paint it out?
It does, and it's up to you if you want to do it. It's not. The warranty's not any different. The paint coverage on the paint that we use carries roughly the same warranty. We actually kind of talk people out of it. But it's their home, so we give them all the information and let them make an educated decision on their home as well. But yes, it does come in a variety of colors, or it comes primed and we can paint it.
Okay. Good
Yeah,
to
if
know.
they have a specific paint already, or if maybe we got to repair a certain area and we can color match that area
Right.
to the rest of their home.
Awesome. And
And then this here is this was on our Facebook for anybody they can go back and reference. This is just talking about how the energy actually escapes your home. So you've got your AC running all day or your heater running all day. We actually offer insulation as well. So if you're the actual attic, we went to my grandmother's house about 2 years ago, and she hadn't had her insulation updated probably in like 20, 30 years. And it was almost gone. You've got rodents that go in there, chew it up.
It was gone. There was nothing.
There was just absolutely nothing. So we actually insulated the roof. Energy bills have gone down. And so same thing with the walls. Proper insulation is going to keep those heating and cooling bills down. And then your windows and doors are going to let those drafts in, drafts out. So just making sure that everything is sealed up nice and tight. Those new windows and doors and insulation will definitely do that for you.
That's good to know.
So as far as insulation in the attic, obviously that's pretty easy. But when it comes to insulation through walls, do y'all do that, or is that something?
That's typically if you're going to tear everything out, or if we're going to do a siding, we tear all of the existing structure out. And then if it's missing insulation at that, then we also provide to be able to insulate the walls from the exterior before we reside it. Because, it's very invasive to try to just tear all your drywall out of your home.
Right.
And another thing too is when we do the doors and we do a windows, then we'll insulate those areas as well, whether it be a bat if it's needed, a bat fiberglass insulation, or a lot of times what we use is a low expansion foam. So we'll seal all the cracks and crevices, because if you're putting a new window and a door, you don't want a void between those areas. It allows sound and air through there.
Right. Okay. So obviously we discussed energy efficiency renovations and some outside patios, screened in patios. What else do y'all do?
That's pretty much what it boils down to. We do the windows, doors, siding, and patio rooms. I know one that we didn't talk about on the patios room is when you actually glass that in. So we can offer that where it comes glass, or if you want to get a screen room and upgrade to it later. And that's when you're going to start looking at square footage. Once you have a conditioned space in your home, you can actually qualify for it to be square footage in the home. It's a really big thing now, right, in the housing market, especially in like Austin territory, where you can't get a house anywhere for sale. A lot of customers, especially one that we've even kind of tagged on to, is the remote workplace. Quite a bit. I've built these glass rooms and they condition the space and people make them their office. They want to have an outdoor, they have their corner office at that point. They can sit outside, look outside, watch the kids play, animals, whatever it may be. And it's kind of a tranquil area.
That's a really good
that's,
idea.
That's what I want now, guys.
Yeah, I was like, heck, I'm an outdoor.
So 1, 2, 3. We'll eat the coffees and then we'll settle in.
It's really hard to just find an office in a house, So
I had to do that one in phases.
Yeah. So, I actually had we had a patio outside my house, concrete patio, and we actually enclosed it. But it leaks when it rains. The roof is leaking. So
yeah, I'm glad you said that, because you asked if we would do that to an existing patio. A lot of times, one time we would say no is maybe if you had an older style that does leak, because then you're gonna have the water in it. But if it had an old tongue and groove locking system, those usually leak.
Well, this one used to be a deck on the second floor was a deck, and they went ahead and actually converted that into a actual roof. I don't know how, but they did it and enclosed everything with sheetrock and everything. But for some reason, it still leaks. So
I guess we need to come fix that first.
Yeah, let's just schedule you.
When you see leak, you see rot every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So either way,
you're gonna make them rich.
Y'all might have to film us over there for the next one.
There we go.
As long as we have a payment plan.
You
Talking
guys
about that, do y'all finance?
So that's what we're working on. We're trying to finalize that Wednesday with this exclusivity deal so that we can offer financing. A lot of what our customers do, they'll do an equity loan, a home equity loan. Then they turn around and put it in their house because there's a return on investment that way, especially if they're going to sell. What we do to some people that are going to sell, in this market, we're able to do that, is that sometimes we can go out and do the work for them, and then they ride that cost into the price of this home.
Okay. So you get paid at closing?
Exactly.
Kind of thing.
Exactly.
Wow. That's really nice.
And
not many companies do that.
No, I know. And warranty of work?
Yeah, so it depends on the product. So we give a 2-year labor warranty. Most of what we try to do, we try to specialize on products that have the longest warranty. That way, by any case, you're going to be covered through the manufacturer. So like the door that we did, One of the big ones that we use is a Provia. A lot of people use those. They have lifetime frame warranties. You'll register whenever you, like if we install the windows, it'll have a card with it. You register your windows then, and we can help walk you through that. So that way, heaven forbid, we both get by a train tomorrow, you'll still be covered under the warranty.
Mm-hmm.
He said it.
So you're looking at 25 to 30 years with your paint and your James Hardy. And then depending on the window manufacturer, you got, lifetime up to 10 to lifetime years.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I learned a lot today. Thank you guys.
No problem. No problem. Yeah. So,
We try to make the house outlast you.
yes.
Because a lot of times people, it's a big purchase for them. And they want to see the results then, but they also want, they want it to last. And then a lot of people, and then say you pass that on, then you can a lot of the products we have, we can pass on one time to the new owner. So that way you're not just buying $40,000 worth of stuff and you sell the home and then nobody gets a warranty.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure there's a transferable warranty. And especially if, God forbid you go and then your kids have to be, incur that debt, incur that house. They want to sell it. They have all those resources.
Generational wealth. There you go.
Get it out.
Yeah.
It's a small life insurance policy.
I like that thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at our age, apparently.
Yeah.
You're just right next door.
Already moving us in.
There we go.
But for instance, we did a house on that door across the street. The house, I think it Zillowed for $350,000. It was on sale on the market for $650,000. The people were in their 60s and bought the home for $200,000 18 years ago. So they got a little nest egg in their home, and they could get a home equity loan, put all this work into it, jack the price of the house up a couple $100,000, and be on their merry way.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
So,
what a lot of people are
especially-
doing right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
the market's kind of crazy.
Curb appeals everything.
Yeah. That
All
is
right.
a big point. And you guys, you're on Facebook, right? So if someone searches Alamo City Renovations, they'll find you on Facebook. They can go to your page, like it, and follow you guys.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we have a website. We have a chat. If you need to chat with us through the website, we have a huge marketing campaign that should be releasing here in the next couple of weeks. So you're going to start seeing a lot more of our name come through.
Awesome.
And then once we finalize this exclusivity deal, then we can come back on and share that with y'all.
Yeah.
And then you're going
That
to
would
see
be
us start seeing a lot of that. This is the renovation time right now.
Yes,
It's seasonal and cyclical. This is the time. And with the lead times that are going, you can get up to 6 months
6
before
months.
you see your product. And they're constantly raising prices, and we all know why. So now's the time to jump on. People are starting to think
Good.
about, I want to enjoy my summer in my home. This was a drooling winter.
Yeah,
Let's
me
get
too.
on it. Just remember, you're going to have lead time. So jump on it as soon as you can if you're
Yeah.
looking at it.
I can't tell you how many times you get a call from a realtor. They're like, "Hey, my client wants to sell their house in 2 weeks. Can we get the new windows?" And we're like,
Yeah.
Not in
"So
two
plan
weeks.
ahead."
Yeah, we closed on a house that needed just one new window, and we're still waiting to close last month.
Oh boy, yeah,
Right.
we see a lot of that. So plan accordingly for sure. If you know you need new windows, just tackle it.
Wow, dude.
Well, thank you so much for having us, guys. This has been so much fun.
Yes, it has. Thanks for catching up with us, and we'd love to have you back. Let us know how things are going. We'll follow you guys. And
Yeah. We'll make appointments
might
for
be
all of
hearing
you.
this.
So we'll see you soon.
You might be hearing from us for other
personally,
for personally. You know.
Well, now I have to start
Yes.
looking around my house and see what else needs.
Yeah, you guys. Anybody can call us. It's 210-724-5066.
Oh, okay. That's a different number that I had down there.
That's okay. That's okay. I saw it. I was like, let
You
me.
get the personal number.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got a lot to work on, so we just want to make sure we have that personal communication.
So say the number again for us.
It's 210-724-5066.
All right.
And we'll go ahead and put that in the description as well. Obviously for you, this will be put on our YouTube channel, and we'll send you the link and the video so you can share it.
you can
As you
edit it and
please.
share it as
Yeah.
we.
Share, edit
Thank you so much.
my one cuss word.
Normally I'm the one that's got to worry about
Yeah,
it.
well.
That was awesome.
You were saying that.
All right. Well, y'all have a good week. Thanks for being with us. And
Thank you, guys.
we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Have a good
Bye.
day, guys.
Bye.
That's awesome.
That was awesome, man.
yeah,
they're
I
doing
can't
really
believe
well.
They're all grown up.
Oh gosh.
I know. And
We don't have
us
to-
old.
Oh, I know, right? Why did I? Man.
Hey, you know though, I like the web.
Yeah. So anyway, once again, we just did this Tidbit Thursday a little bit earlier today because we are doing our real estate
Mixer, birthday
mixer
party.
and happy hour.
Hops and Hounds.
Hops and Hounds today. So any real estate professionals out there in San Antonio that want to come on over to Hops and Hounds at 4 p.m. We will be there from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
You get
We still
2
have
free drinks, or is it a drink and an appetizer, or 2 appetizers if you're not a drinker? Either way, there's
or a flight.
or a flight. So
For 2 tickets.
there's
No.
various ways you can
We-
mix that, but either way, you don't have to pay. I don't see why you wouldn't want to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we have Rick Tankersley, which is an associate broker with EXP.
He's
gonna
so
be
much
talking-
fun to listen to. Yes.
He's an
Yeah.
excellent speaker.
So he's going
Excellent.
to be talking a little bit about the market and some motivational pieces to
help us get
fire you
through
up.
this crazy
Yes.
summer market about to happen.
Exactly.
About to kick off.
And the other thing is our seminars. So this month, because of Fiesta
Yes.
starting today,
Today, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
because of Fiesta starting today up until the 11th, and some other things going on. It's April, so it's birthday month for our family because it seems like everybody was born in April. All of our seminars are going to be done virtually this week or this month. So
Yes.
we're going to be putting them out as webinars. So please stay tuned to our Facebook channel and other media, social media, LinkedIn, all that stuff to see when and how to sign up for all of our other seminars. So
Outstanding.
any other questions?
That's
Comments?
it. Just enjoy Fiesta, be safe, and call us.
Yeah. All right. We'll talk to y'all later.